Hey guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Over the last day, we've gained about 6 or 7 subscribers, so thank you if you subscribed. If you were new, make sure you like the video because it helps out get it out to more people. And if you are new, please subscribe to the channel because we are on the road to 800 subscribers, so subscribe. Now, the news that we have to talk about this morning is about a goalkeeper we are linked with. But first, let's talk about why. Because this goalkeeper is from Lyon. And of course, Lyon might be getting relegated. Lyon have to improve their financial standing ahead of a DNCG review, which is soon, I think. I'm not quite sure when it is, but they have a review to finalise whether they will be relegated or not. Now, Leeds United have been linked with this goalkeeper, and if they get relegated, it's weird because if they get relegated, yes, it'll be easier for us to get him, but it'll also, if they do get relegated after the review, it would make it harder also for us to get him because there probably will be other clubs also in for him. It's one of those things where if they get relegated, you can go in for him and get him. But with them being relegated, they're going to get raided by a bunch of other clubs as well. A bunch of other clubs coming in for their players, not just a goalkeeper. But if we want to get the goalkeeper, it might be a bit more difficult if they do get confirmed relegated due to the fact of more clubs will go for him because he'll be easier to get due to the relegation. And when I say hard to get, like a West Ham might come in from, I'm not saying like a top team, but like a West Ham, an Everton, a Brentford. I'm not saying exactly those teams, but what I mean is the teams around that area in the league of like they'll be around the relegation zone, but they've been in the Premier League established, so they are more likely to get him than what we are. So yeah, that could also be very hard for us to get him. But we'll read what was said in the article right here, if we can get that up, and then we'll talk about it. So the article here, if I can get that up for you guys, is right about here. Here we go. Here's the article that we have to read. Leeds United search for a new goalkeeper continues as we approach July, of course, because that's when everything resets. With Leeds reeling from their disappointing in pursuit of Diarra. Of course, we didn't get Diarra, and I'm fine with it, by the way. This here is just talking about Diarra. Leeds United make Lyon keeper Lucas Perry a priority transfer. Having missed out on Kelleher to Brentford and possibly a Nick Pope as well. Not quite sure. Nick Pope still could be available. With Pope happy to remain at Newcastle, even if James Trafford signs. Even if James Trafford signs and he's saying that he's happy, we could still get him depending on how much money, and they could be like, oh, we want that money because you're going to spend, depending, it depends. He's still, like Nick Pope saying, I'm happy to stay even if Trafford signs. When Trafford does sign for them, then we'll find out because he could still be available. Leeds need to find themselves a goalkeeper to sign this summer. Lyon, meanwhile, have been relegated to France second tier after a ruling from the DNGC, France Football Committee. The French Giants are set to host a fire sale of players to solve their issues. French newspaper L'Equipe say Leeds are looking to take advantage and sign Brazilian goalkeeper Lucas Perry in a £12.8 million deal. However, newly promoted Lyon are also interested in landing the shot stopper. Perry, who once spent a season on loan at Crystal Palace, is keen on the move to Lyon. The Saudi side have already signed Lacazette from Lyon as well, and Boast said Benrahma, who recently left Lyon. This is just Roy Hodgson, sorry, just basically talked about Roy Hodgson basically just talked about how he liked him. Basically, that's what that is. That's what that next part is. So that's the end of the article. So it's not a lot in the article, but it's saying that we are linked to him, and there is a possibility that we might be able to get him. Now, we do have to go and look at his stats as well, and I'm just going to go look at his stats and how he's actually been playing, because we need to also check that. So I'm going to show you guys this. So here he is, Lucas Perez. So he has been at Lyon. Get down here, come on. He's been at Lyon for the past 2 seasons. The 24-25 season, of course, this season, they did finish 6th in the league in the actual season with 33 games played, starting all 33 of them. I mean, he would start all of them. Played 90 minutes per game, blah blah blah. Played total 2,970 minutes in the season. Got in the team of the week 3 times. Goals conceded per game was a 1.3. He didn't save a single of one of his penalties. Didn't even save one penalty, but he only had 3 penalties, and it's not easy to save penalties. His save per game is a 3.5, which is 73%, which is pretty good. Successful runouts per game, he had a 92% with a 0.3. Goals conceded 44 goals this season. 40 of those coming inside the box and only 4 of them outside the box. He made 116 saves throughout the entire season. He prevented 6.5 goals in the season, which very good. I think that's pretty good. Saves from inside the box, he made 68, and saves from outside the box, he made 48. He made 25 saves parried. He had 0 saves caught. Now, I don't know if that's a worry for us because, as I say, I haven't watched him play. Is he one of these players that just punches everything away and doesn't catch him? If he does punch everything away and he's good at the punching, it's fine. You don't need to catch the ball if you can just punch him away and you're good at it. It's the problem is with Meslier is when he went for those punches, he'd sometimes miss the ball. Where if you have someone who does punch the ball a lot, but you know, when they do, they punch it far and they always get it perfectly, then that's fine. I'm not really someone who watches him, but yeah, 0 catches caught, but the parries are 25. Where are we going down here? We're going down here. He had 10 clean sheets through the season, so 10 clean sheets out of 33 games. I think that's pretty good. I think that's good. Down here, anything else? Anything else that we have to really talk about here? No, not really. He had 1 yellow card throughout the season. Let's go and talk. Let's go and look. So the 24-25 season, he played for Lyon he only played the cup. So this is actually his first full season playing for Lyon, and he might be leaving. Before then, he was at Botafogo. In the other. Oh my god, we have to go look for this. Is that this league? 2023. Yeah, is that it? 2023. Here we go. He played 63 games, but I think this includes the cup as well. So yeah, he played 38 games in the league with clean sheets. He had 15 clean sheets in the league in 30 and 36. Sorry, he only conceded 36 goals. He had 15 clean sheets in 38 games, which I think is good. He also had a 78% save accuracy, save percentage, per game. Sorry, per game. Successful run per game was 100%. Goals conceded was 36. He conceded from inside the box on 35 occasions and outside the box only 5 occasions. He saved 131 shots that season. Oh my god, with 13.15 goals prevented. That's a great season. Saves from inside the box, he had 70. Saves from outside the box, he had 61. Saves parity, he had 20. And yeah, he looked like he had a really good season. No wonder why Lyon actually signed him, because he had a great season that season. The season before that, that's when he joined Botafogo, where he played 40 games. No, he played 37 games and had 10 clean sheets. Again, I think that's good. With 40 goals conceded, I think that's good. I think his stats look good, and I'm not going to be one of those people that be like, oh yeah, that means he is a good player. But yeah, if we want to go and look at FB Ref as well, we can look at FB Ref right here and look at his percentiles. So it's got 81 percentile for this, which is, I don't even know what this is, to be honest. PS plus and times G. What's that? Expected goals based on how likely the goalkeeper is to save the shot. So yeah, he's got an 81 percentile on that. In his goal, yeah, basically he's got an 81 percentile on that. What other thing? He's got a save percentage. He's got a 78 percentile. He's got a clean sheet percentile of 68%. Cross the stop percentage, he's got a 64 percentile. I think that's pretty good. You know, the similar keepers to him that he's called similar to is you got Courtois there. I mean, Courtois, Donnarumma. You look at those two as massive ones. I mean, yeah, it looks like he's a good goalkeeper from what you see here, but you can't really look at this and say, oh yeah, he's definitely like those keepers, as good. But no, these kind of look decent stats. They don't look like the best, of course, but we're not going to sign an amazing goalkeeper, So I'm kind of fine with it if he does sign. Now, there could be other options with the goalkeeper situation, as we talked about with Nick Pope. Nick Pope is an option, of course. That might be one we might decide to just go for instead, because I wouldn't mind Nick Pope. I think it'd be pretty good for us. But yeah, so that's the goalkeeper that we are linked to this morning. I'm probably going to make another video later when we get some more rumors or more news coming out, because I think we'll get more articles and more news throughout today. I don't know why. I feel like stuff's going to be talked about today, especially like today and tomorrow, mainly, in my opinion, because that's the 2 days before we reach the reset of the PSR on July 1st, which I think is when the business is going to start being like signing. So hopefully that does happen, because I can't stand Twitter right now. But yeah, I hope that starts happening soon, because I don't want it to get to July 1st and then all of a sudden, just because we haven't signed a player on July 1st in the first, before midday, and people are going to be panicking on social media. I'm like, calm down. I think we'll be fine. But yeah, that's the news this morning. If you like the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you all. Peace.